hypothyroidism. Last time they also tested this to test your TSH. Okay? This from a pituitary gland, this one will work on is thyroid hormone. Okay, TSH stimulates thyroid hormone, thyroid gland. So the thyroid gland starts to release T4 and T3. Pay more attention on the function. Look at this. And the thyroid hormone help increase metabolic rate. And also increase oxygen consumption, increase glycogen synthesis, which is break down your glycogen, and also increase fat use. The fifth function said permissive. What's that mean? That means it can amplify other hormones' function. Okay? It can amplify other hormone function. Okay? Like a cyclic AMP that's often considered as the second messenger. Like if you recall epinephrine in the function of epinephrine, one step is when the epinephrine stimulates fat use, one step is increase cyclic AMP, which is second messenger in the middle step. Okay, and this hormone, this thyroid hormone can elevate cyclic AMP, basically amplify the other hormone function. That's why it's called. It has a permissive function of other hormones. Okay. Plasma concentration not responsible to training. Training does not, cause an decrease or increase of this hormone. You should be, whether you train or not, this hormone should stay normal. But during exercise, it does increase. During exercise, this hormone does increase. But if you don't exercise, it's back to normal. Okay? So, in contrast, let me ask you guys, which hormone we learn basically responding to training? Just give me one. Which hormone so far we started basically responding to training? Meaning what? The hormone can be increased or decreased at a resting condition. Think about this. Jane, you should know this because you're a triathlon coach. If you're doing long endurance training, your heart rate is going up, going down. I'm talking about resting. Resting heart rate for triathlon athletes, their heart rate is high or low? Low. Why? What causes the low heart rate? Yes. Low or high? Low. Actually, training can lower your basic level catecholamine. Okay? And also increase the parasympathetic tone. Okay? Which is causing some this
the thyroid hormone. So if people who have a hypo or like a hypothyroid problem, if they exercise, does it go away or will they always have that problem?
I think that's a good question. More or less, you should see, although probably not increase as much, probably you have see little bit elevation during exercise. But not my guess, although I don't have data for that, and my guess is not much. That is why the question is, for some hypothyroidism, which is a low thyroid hormone. Do you guys know this kind of person has what kind of characteristics? Huh? Overweight. What else? Why overweight? Basically, overweight is right. If someone suffers hypothyroidism, meaning low plasma level of T3, T4, normally they overweight. Why? Because that metabolic rate is down. Remember, it has function to stimulate metabolic rate. Okay? If your metabolic rate is down, you don't burn much calorie. Your basal metabolic rate is going down. If you don't burn much calorie and you store that as a fat, you don't burn much. What else? What are other characteristics of hypothyroidism?
You're cold all the time?
Hmm?
You're cold.
Feel cold? Yes. And mentally become lethargic. Right? Mentally become lethargic. Why is that? If your metabolic rate going down, basically your energy production system going down. Basically, you don't have energy to do things. This type of individual absolutely become lethargic, meaning they are not interested in anything. They like to just sit in a couch and you don't want to move around. You make them gain more weight. Okay? How about if someone suffers hyperthyroidism? That's the opposite. Let me give you an example that you remember that. 11 years ago, 12 years ago, because that guy moved out from Columbia, Missouri 1 year earlier than I did. We were neighbors. We were neighbors. The wife's temper, she was often, very often, he lost her temper. Yelling at her husband, at her kids. And she didn't realize, something wrong with her. Her husband maybe noticed the temper change. Maybe, wow, it's a lady thing, Maybe that's, didn't realize that. 5 or 6 years ago, his family, the whole family come over during Christmas to my house because right now they are in Chicago. We know how cold there. So they visited me. When I saw the wife, oh my goodness, I said, what happened to you? She said, well, later on, I got diagnosed that I have hyperthyroidism. At that time, before that, okay, when we were neighbors, she was very thin. And looked very dark, very thin, and the last time when I saw her, absolute gains of weight become normal individual. And she said, I diagnosed with hyperthyroidism. Oh, I said, no longer. Ryan suffer from a year and so much. So you are sick. You were sick. And basically that's easy to treat.